What's up guys, in this video we look at some remarkable movie clips from Scott Adkins and Jet Li. We compare them and look who is the better fighter. They are both famous for their fantastic fight scenes with some impressive movements and fighting skills. We will look closer to parts of the sequences and analyze the scenes. I remember that Bruce Lee once said in an interview that he wanted to present fight scenes that were more realistic. He wasn't a fan of the wired stuff where the fighters fly through the sky and all credibility is lost. I must admit that I share the same opinion. I like spectacular scenes, but when it starts to look like Superman, then I'm not impressed anymore. What I mean is I want to see if the action scenes are credible and transferable to real situations. Movies need to have some sort of fantasy, but there are limits. That's just my honest opinion. If you don't agree, then please let me know and write your comments down below. Look carefully what's happening here. He leans on the other spear and then suddenly he flies through the air, waving his own spear. What happened in between, we have to guess ourselves. Look how this guy hangs in the air, he kicks right and then turns and kicks left. Impossible and above all physical forces. Too much fantasy of the fight coordinator. The guy hangs on a cable attached around his waist and he holds the line. In this scene, the fighters are flying and you can clearly see that this is overdone. They hang too high and too long in the air. The idea of two kicks is cool and it looks spectacular, especially the last kick to the top of his opponent's head, but it's so much fake it that I don't like it anymore. Most scenes from Scott Adkins are reasonable because he trains the sequences in a gymnasium, he practices with friends and then he uses it in his movies. The moves of Scott are 100% real. Film it in the best angle but still realistic. If they are always the most effective in real fights is questionable, but they are possible. Most of Jet Li's spectacular scenes are with wires, unrealistic and impossible. The footage in the fight scenes is blurred and not clear, sped up and it is sometimes hard to see what happens. I wonder if there are people who believe this is possible. Write in the comments please. Why would he land in a one-arm push-up position? Please anyone let me know what you think. This looks so overdone and overweening. In contrast to that, Scott Adkins' fight sequences look authentic, original and they are clear, not blurred. Even the most difficult parts are sometimes slowed down so that we openly see what is really happening during a certain movement. We can even learn from it and we love that. Does this mean that he is better and that effects are not so much needed on his style? Well, I leave this answer to you guys. In some cases there are cool clips of Jet Li where they want to give us the impression that he is very fast. Here he has a sturdy view and it looks like he is quick, but again you don't see clear shots and most of the time you don't see the full body of him and the opponent in the footage. If you compare this to Bruce Lee for example, then you understand what I mean. Here you can see what's actually happened. This is presenting clear view of the happenings and that is what we also get from Scott Adkins movies. The fight of Jet Li in the octagon against several MMA and UFC fighters looks so fantastic, but again, some clips are totally irrational. The moment he grabs this big dude's hand, I had it with the whole scene. These situations never happen. Nobody keeps his arms straight all the time. You can try this with a friend. It's even impossible to hold his hand firmly in this position. He can pull it back anyway. And in this scene, the other guy's hand was so much bigger than Jet Li's. Another example is where he distracts his opponent with a left open hand feint and then punches with the right hand. I think it is rather funny than efficient. Maybe that was the intention, but I'm not sure of that. From what I see in his training and his movies, Scott Adkins is very skilled and an all-round athlete. He has practiced a long list of different martial art styles, and that has made him a very proficient fighter. At the age of 10 he did judo. At age 13 he began practice taekwondo. At 16 he did kickboxing and later became a kickboxing instructor. He also has experience in ninjutsu, krav maga, karate, wushu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, muay thai, capoeira and gymnastics. In 2017, Adkins has been nominated in the Jackie Chan Action Movie Awards in the category Best Fight, which he won, and in the category Best Action Movie Actor, which he also won. The nominated work was of course Boyka Undisputed, better known as Undisputed 4 in the Undisputed movie series. Jet Li is a master in several styles of wushu, and he also mastered wushu's main weapons such as 3-section staff, broadsword and straight sword. Li retired at the age of 18 due to a knee injury. Li is also practitioner of Tibetan Buddhism. Jet Li has nominations in several movie awards. He won a special award in 1995 at the Golden Horse Film Festival. In the category Best Actor, he won the Hong Kong Film Critics Society Awards in 2017. He also won the Shanghai Film Critics Awards in 2008. He was nominated Best Villain for Lethal Weapon 4 in 1999, for Romeo Must Die in 2001, for The One, a movie from 2002, and for Cradle to the Grave from 2003. In another video we look deeper into the training style of both martial artists and we compare the efficacy of both their styles. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss future uploads. I hope you found this video somehow interesting, and I think you will never look again at a movie of Jet Li in the same way as before.